Hello and welcome back. My name is Jen, aka Beyond Blunt Mom. Today, Divine Feminine, I believe this message is for you. Today, I've been getting overwhelming twin flame, Divine Feminine. There's a mirror imaging type situation going on. We are in the energy of the Gemini super new moon. It is the biggest, it's not the biggest, it's going to appear to be the biggest moon of the year because it is the closest to Earth. So with it being the closest to Earth, that means the energy is more intense and it's going to be more powerful. I feel this mirroring going on between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It's either we're manifesting what's going to happen in our future, what is going, the twin flame is that they're mirroring each other right now. Whether you're in no contact, whether you're in union, it does not matter. There's a mirroring effect in the twin flame community right now. It's been overwhelming today for me. But today we're going to dive into the Gemini energy of the new moon in the super new moon, which is so exciting. Make sure you get out there and see it. It's on June 14th, roughly around 6:30 in the evening. That is in Central Standard Time, 6:45, somewhere in there. I'll get the exact time and link it in the bio or in the comment section. So let's get some cards going today. Today I am using the Sugar Skull Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks. We're going to pull 3 to 5 cards, whatever spirit wants to tell us. I've already called in my spirit guides, my ancestors of light, my higher self, ascendant masters, and did some cleaning of this space. I have a lot of energy today. It's a beautiful day outside. It's a little bit warm, but it's a beautiful day. And I just have this overwhelming sense of there's a lot of mirroring going on, and maybe it's the Gemini energy. So we will see what's going on, but we're going to get 3 to 5 cards and we'll get clarification with the meaning tarot. So, okay. 10 of Swords on the bottom, new beginnings. If it's 10 of Swords, it's completions. You're done. You're moving on. This is a new beginning. So this is going to be a new, fresh start between you and your divine feminine, divine masculine, whichever one it is. Please take what resonates. Leave what does not. Roles can be reversed. Divine feminine, divine masculine do not have genders. It could be either or. We all carry both in us. So, but please take what resonates, leave what does not. So we have the Queen of Swords, getting clarity on something, and 10 of Swords, communication. It's the end. It's the end of the cycle and a beginning. Once you have an end, you have a beginning. So this is the 10 of Swords. We're at the end. We're closing this cycle out. And with the Queen of Swords, there's clarity in this. So that's what was just in the split and on the bottom of the deck. But let's see what we get. So 3 to 5 cards for a message, please. 3 to 5 cards for a message for the Twin Flame Collective. 3 to 5 cards for the Twin Flame Collective. For this Gemini new moon. We will have this energy for a couple days after the 14th as well. Okay, 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Death. 10 of Swords and now death. The first thing that comes, this is a lighthearted reading. We have death and 10 of Swords. It's completed. It's over. The cycle is over. We're moving on. Let's see what else we have. The High Priestess. This is amazing. You know this. Divine Feminines, you know this. You know this is happening. You feel the effect, you feel the energy. That's the same thing I just said a minute ago about what I've been feeling all day. There is a mirroring going on. You're either thinking about what's going to happen in the future between you, and how you're manifesting what's going to happen later in the future. So yeah, let's just keep going. The cycle could be closing, and you could be moving on without your divine masculine as well. This could go either way. So let's keep, I feel the positive energy in this. Either way, it's going to be something that's going to be best for you. I only give messages that are going to be for your highest good. Even if it is a hard, difficult reading, eventually it's going to be for your highest good and what's best for you. So just take the lessons. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I'm going to get one more card. Page of Swords is young. I mean, he's waving around his little knife, and it's very new, very fresh, which makes sense. And the Seven of Cups. So, if you see, he's shooting out some of the cups. He's trying to make a choice. He's aiming. So let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification. This could go either way, y'all. We're using the Meaning Tarot we have the Two of Cups on bottom. Two of Cups. Open your heart and receive love from others. So the way I'm feeling right now is the High Priestess again on the split. You know this already. Trust your own counsel first. Trust your own counsel first. You know this. You can feel the energy shifting. The cycle is completed. It's over. It's either going to be a new, fresh someone coming in, or your divine masculine coming back is new and fresh and somebody else. They're completing their cycle, but let's see what's going. The Seven of Cups, I'm still a little confused on. So let me get a clear message on that. I like this is where this is going. And again, take what resonates, leave what does not. But I really kind of like where this is going. I'm leaning more toward the divine masculine doing his work. This is opposite from my reading that I did the other day. The divine masculine has done his work and he's coming back in. And now it's time to make choices. But let's see where we're going. Do we need to clarify death? Let's clarify death. Can I please get 2 cards for death? What are we closing? Oh, we got several cards. Okay. Page of Swords. Again, we have 2 Page of Swords now. So the High Priestess and the Page of Swords have both come out. Twice. The Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man is in reverse. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Before I did this reading, I went through my deck and made sure that they were all in the correct order. Because I usually don't read reverse, but they've been coming out. So I'm just making sure that my cards were in all in the correct order. So with it being in the reverse, failure to give oneself, lack of sacrifice, indecision, frustrated action. So what I'm getting, okay, let's keep going though. For the High Priestess, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands came out in my last reading, but the King of Wands was reversed in my last reading. So this is the opposite. If you resonated with the last reading, this reading's probably not going to be resonating with you. If you didn't resonate with the last one, this might be resonating for you. So the King of Wands is straight up this time. King of Wands is successful, swift, expansion, powerful, will, courage, leadership. It's like the King of Wands is great. In my last reading, he was toxic. He only had one thing in mind. But in this one, he's great. So, and then we have the Tower. Something big is coming in. The Tower doesn't always have to be negative. The Tower is just a surprise, something you weren't expecting. This could be I know we were talking about marrying, but this could be unexpected for you. You might be thinking these things, but you might not be thinking that the divine masculine's thinking these things, or your divine feminine is thinking these things. But you're mirroring each other right now. So that might be a surprise for you. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. Yes, it's burning down, but it doesn't have to be a negative thing all the time. That's the way I perceive the Tower. Always expect the unexpected. Then you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about you and taking care of yourself. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. So you've worked hard. You've done your work, and now things are coming together. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Take action in your ideas. This card's been haunting me. It's not a bad card. I love this card. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be new. Again, just like the Page of Swords. But the Page of Swords is more eager and more cautious. Not cautious. More eager and more talkative. I'm looking at the card for more ideas. Aggressive, curious. So they're more, fun, if you want to say that. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. We're going to move on. Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords. Overthinking it. You're stressed. Your anxiety. We don't need to stress and anxiety of it anymore. And we have the Eight of Swords. These are coming out so much for me. These two cards keep coming out. The Eight of Swords, it's the same thing I explained in my last reading. They were looking at the reflection because I used the other deck. I was using the Lightseer's deck. And in the Lightseer's deck, there's a reflection of her in the mirror. But she's tied up in the mirror. But if she was to walk away from that mirror, she's no longer tied up. It's just it's up here. Same with this one. The Eight of Swords are all around her, but she's being held together by like toilet paper or something. Craft paper, toilet paper, whatever you might want to think it is. That could be torn away anytime she wants to. Just tear it away. She's not as stuck as she thinks she is, or this person. It seems like you're blocked, but you still can take a step. So maybe you're feeling blocked. Maybe you're feeling like this whole thing's not going anywhere. But because you've been focused on yourself. But it is going to come in. Stop overthinking it. Stop worrying about it. That's the main thing. Have faith in the universe. That if you're a twin flame and their divine masculine or your divine feminine is doing the work, it will come together eventually. You're part of each other. But you have to do your work and know that it's okay that they are somewhere else right now. Or even if you are in union, know that it's okay. You don't always... You wouldn't probably be watching this if you're in union, but know that it's okay to be separate from each other because you are always together. So, this is a beautiful reading. Do we want any other messages from Spirit? Any other messages from Spirit? It feels like you're either looking for... I don't feel like, with the High Priestess coming out, I feel like you're already feeling this. They may, since you're mirroring each other, they may be feeling this as well. There's definitely that mirroring going on, though. That is something I can feel. It's like there's a push and a pull, and then a push and a pull. And if that makes sense, I think you might understand what I'm trying to say. But it looks like there's going to be something really exciting, because it's really exciting, really fresh, really new is coming in. And it's going to make you... it's a beautiful energy. It's a really beautiful energy. I think that y'all, the collective, the Twin Flame Collective has done If this resonates with you, I think y'all have done the work that needs to be done so that it's able to come in. Honestly, this doesn't feel like a new person coming in. It could be, but it doesn't feel that way to me. It feels like this feels like a no contact or limited contact type situation. And there's a new, it could even be you're in a relationship with them, but there's a new level. There's a new level that you're going to. Pay attention to how you're thinking about things, though. Don't overthink it. Let it happen. It's the same advice I've been giving people recently is if you know that it's going to be forever, if it's your twin and you know it's going to be forever, why rush it? Don't try to rush it. Just let it be and let it flow the way it's supposed to flow. And break the strings. Break the strings. Walk away from the reflection like in the other card. Cut those ties. They're not that. You could just go like that and they're gone, you know? Do it. There's no reason to worry about it. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple cards from Spirit. Just as I'm going to leave these out, though. For some reason, I feel like I need to leave them out just to get a couple messages, and then we'll be done for the day. Yeah, I mean, that's really, I'm not sure what the Tower is as far as like what the surprise is going to be or what's going to be the unexpected part. It feels like something about that you doubt it because you're overthinking it and you're worried about it and you feel stuck, and I think you're doubting your divine partner right now. And I think it might surprise you that they're not the upside down King of Wands. They're the straight up King of Wands. And they're coming in with something new and exciting and young and fresh, and with the Page of Swords twice. Let's talk about numbers really quick because we have some repeating numbers. We have 2s with the High Priestess, which came out twice. The Page of Swords is a 2, which came out twice. So 2s are very big right now. 2 of Cups was on the bottom, or yeah, the 2 of Cups was on the bottom of the deck when I split it. So 2s are very big this week. What else do we have? 9s. We have a couple 9s here. 13, which is 4. So yeah, just numbers there for you if any of those numbers resonate with you. Okay, I was just making sure there wasn't nothing else coming through. But let's go ahead and get a couple messages from Spirit. If you do get something unexpected, drop it in the comments. I would love to know what your Tower moment is. I would love to know the Tower moment. I'm also thinking of creating a timing deck. There's not enough timing decks out there, so I'm thinking about getting those. Okay, so we have Pisces is first. My love is stronger than arguments and fights. So if y'all have been going through an argument or a fight with your divine partner, your love is stronger than that, and trust in that, and don't overthink it. Don't stress over it. Know that your love is stronger than those ties that's holding this person. You will get through it. I mean, that's, my ear is itching. My love is stronger than arguments and fights. That doesn't mean let yourself be abused or mistreated and think that you're changing somebody. If they're not your twin, they're not your twin. And your twin's not going to treat you that way. So, just understand that your love is stronger than anything, your fights and your arguments. Okay? Then we also have, I allow myself to receive. This is difficult for me. I have a hard time receiving, but that is one thing I'm working on. And if a golden apple means anything to you, I allow myself to receive. And that might be part of the argument and fights. I will release all negative thoughts about the past and all the worries about the future. And it's Aries. Aries. Somebody may be an Aries. Somebody may be a Pisces. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all the worries about the future. If they are your twin, you can release all the negative thoughts and all the worries. Let it go. It's repeating itself now. Let it go. They're literally repeating themselves. Let the pain go. Let the argument go. Just release the negative. Don't worry about the future, because you're always going to be together. Whether you're in union or not, you're always together. Energetically. When I feel stuck, I get my body moving. When I feel stuck, I get my body moving. I think this is just a general message for everybody. When you feel stuck, get your body moving. That releases different chemicals into your body, and it helps you flow better, and it gets you out of the cycle that you're thinking in. Get out, get in nature, ground yourself for a few minutes. If you don't want to do that, just get up and move around the house for a little bit. If you don't want to go outside or you're unable to go outside, just move around a little bit. So that way your brain moves on to something else. You have to move your body and it'll get moving on to something else. If you sit, your brain sits with it and it's going to get stuck in that energy. So just let it flow while you're moving. All right. So that was the message for today and for my Twin Flame Collective. I hope this message resonated with you. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. And until the next time, thank you very much for being here. Love you.